everyone, it's Dana from Parkview Nursery, and today for our DIY blog post I am going to be showing you how to do succulent cuttings. Many of you have bought lots of succulents this season and now they might be looking a little overgrown. So if your succulents are starting to look like this or even like this, it's probably time we take some cuttings taken off of those. So it's very easy to do, and by doing this you can have new plants to do new projects with, or to just swap out your old succulents for new. So you only need a few supplies when doing succulent cuttings. You will want to use the cactus soil, and we use fertile cactus soil here. And you'll also want to have some rooting powder. This is the bonite rooting powder that we have in stock here at the store. And of course, you will also want your overgrown succulents. So I have already filled soil into a tray. If you have like an old aluminum foil pan or just anything that you can hold soil and then you can allow to lay your succulents out in, that'd be great. It doesn't need to be very thick, just a few inches thick is plenty, and you don't need a ton of soil in the pan either. So I'm going to take my rooting powder, and whenever I'm rooting anything, I just go ahead and pour a little powder into the lid. And then I take my succulents. So this one is an echeveria, and there's a couple different things we can do with this. You can either take a rosette and pinch that off, or you can do a leaf cutting. And with this one I'm going to do a leaf cutting, because then with this one we'll do the rosette. And really just use your fingernails and pinch off a leaf. Kind of see me doing it here. I'm pinching it off at the stem. So then this is what it's going to look like. And I'll take a couple of those off of my plant. So I have 2 new plants. And I will dip them in the rooting powder. And then just make a little indentation and place it in the soil. It does not have to be really straight up, it just needs to have contact with the soil. And you can literally do this for your entire plant. If you're not planning on reusing your succulent, you can take every leaf and plant it, because you're not going to have 100% success on these. You're going to get, if you get 50%, that's doing pretty good. So you're going to have a little baby succulents grow off of each of these leaves. And then when you take, this is the hens and chicks, you can take the new babies and you're really just pinching them off so that you have a stem. You can see there I just have a little bit of stem. Again, I'm going to put that in the rooting powder, and the same thing, I'm just going to make a little indentation and make sure I have soil around that stem to let roots grow ahead and grow. So it's very, very simple. Like I said, do several, don't just do 1 or 2, because you're not going to have 100% success on getting these to grow. As you are giving it time for growth, it does take a long time. It's not a week thing. It could take several weeks before you see anything happening. Make sure that your soil is moist. Don't want it like overly wet, but you want to have moisture there at all times. And don't do any fertilizer or anything like that until you're starting to see some solid growth on your plants. And then at that time you're going to want to use a succulent or cactus fertilizer at that point. So I hope you have a lot of success in doing your own succulent cuttings, and have a great day.